Good morning, Virgo. There's a quiet rebellion happening behind the scenes, and you are at the center of it. While you've been going about your life unaware of the whispers and the nudges, this younger person has been surrounded by a chorus of voices telling them to go for it. Their friends keep pushing, keep encouraging, keep reminding them that you are worth the risk. And despite the age gap that lingers like an unspoken question, they can't stop thinking about you. But let me be real with you. They've been holding back, not because they don't want you, but because they're scared. Scared of how you'll react, scared of the judgment they might face, scared that the age difference will be too much for you to handle, scared that you'll see them as too young, too inexperienced, not ready for what they feel. Yet here's the thing, their friends see something real in this connection. They see the way this person lights up when your name comes up. They see the way they defend you, admire you, talk about you like you're the most fascinating person they've ever met. And they keep saying the same thing. Just tell them. Stop holding back. Life is too short. So this younger person is at a crossroads. They have this burning desire to confess everything to you, to lay their heart bare and hope you catch it. But the fear of losing you, of being rejected, of being laughed at is a heavy weight on their chest. I want to break down what's really happening here because I think you need to see the depth of what's going on beneath the surface. This isn't just a casual crush. This is someone who has thought about you in ways that go beyond infatuation. They've imagined what it would be like to hold your hand, to share their world with you, to be the person you come home to. They see your flaws and they don't care. They see your walls and they want to climb them. And their friends have been watching this unfold. They've been watching this person fall deeper and deeper, and they've been saying the same thing over and over. What are you waiting for? They're right there. Go get them. They're the voice of encouragement that this younger person has been leaning on, the push they need to finally take that leap. Now, let me talk about the age gap, because I know it's been on your mind. You might be wondering if it matters, if it's too big, if it's something that will eventually become a problem. And I want to be honest with you. Age gaps can come with challenges, different life stages, different perspectives, different levels of experience, but they can also come with something beautiful, a fresh perspective, a new energy, a chance to see the world through someone else's eyes. This younger person isn't naive. They know the gap is there. They've thought about it probably more than you have. They've wondered if you'd ever see them as an equal, if you'd ever take them seriously. But what they've realized is that the connection they feel with you is stronger than the numbers that separate them. And their friends have been reminding them of that. Age is just a number, they say. Look at how happy they make you. Look at how you feel when you're around them. That's what matters. And so this younger person is standing at the edge, ready to jump. They're ready to confess, ready to put it all on the line, ready to take the risk, even if it means risking their heart. I can see the hesitation in their energy. They've been going back and forth, drafting messages, deleting them, rehearsing what they'll say. Every time they're about to speak, the words get stuck in their throat, but their friends keep pushing. Just say it, just tell them. You'll regret it if you don't. And so the moment is coming. Sooner than you think, they're going to stop hesitating. They're going to stop letting fear win. And when they do, it's going to be a confession that comes from the deepest part of their heart. Let me tell you what that confession is going to look like. It's not going to be a casual text. It's not going to be a vague hint. It's going to be a moment of raw honesty where they look at you and say exactly what they've been feeling. They might be nervous, their hands might shake, their voice might crack, but they'll get the words out. I can't stop thinking about you. I know there's an age difference. I know there are reasons this might not make sense, but I don't care. I just need you to know how I feel. That's what's coming. That's what their friends have been pushing them toward. And when it happens, you're going to see a vulnerability that might surprise you. This isn't someone playing games. This is someone who has been fighting their own fears for far too long. Now, let's talk about what's going on in their head right now, because I want you to understand the weight they're carrying. They're thinking about you constantly, not in a casual way, but in a consuming way. You're the first thought when they wake up and the last thought before they fall asleep. They wonder what you're doing, who you're with, if you're thinking about them too. And every time their friends bring you up, it's like a light switch flips. They get animated, excited, and their passion for you becomes impossible to hide. That's how their friends know it's real. That's why they keep pushing. They're not just being supportive, they're seeing something genuine. I also sense that some of these friends have been giving specific advice. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't let fear steal this from you. Tell them how you feel before someone else does. That's the energy behind the pushing. They don't want this younger person to live with regret. So here's where you come in. You might not have realized you were the subject of all this behind the scenes drama, but you are. And soon it's going to become very real. I know you might have your own doubts. You might wonder if someone younger can really give you what you need. You might worry that they'll change their mind, that they don't truly understand what they want. And those are valid concerns. But let me ask you something. Have you ever had someone be this intentional about you? Have you ever had someone who was so determined to love you that they faced their own fears and the judgment of others just to reach you? If the answer is no, then maybe this is something worth exploring, because this younger person isn't just interested, they're committed. They've already decided you're worth the risk. They just need to take the final step. And when they do, I hope you'll give them a chance. Not because you owe them anything, but because this kind of devotion is rare. This kind of pursuit is rare. And you deserve to be wanted like this. The confession is coming. The moment is near. And when it happens, it's going to change everything. Let me go even deeper into what's really happening here, because there's a lot more beneath the surface than just a crush. This younger person has been wrestling with something for a while. They've been trying to figure out if what they feel is real or if it's just infatuation. And what they've concluded is that this is different. This isn't like anything they've ever felt before. It's not just attraction. It's a deep soul level connection that they can't explain. They see you as someone who is grounded, wise, and full of qualities they admire. They're drawn to your confidence, your clarity, your sense of purpose, and they want to learn from you. They want to grow with you. They want to be someone you can be proud of. But they also see your vulnerability. They see the parts of you that you try to hide. They see the hurt you've carried, the walls you've built, the moments when you doubt yourself, and they don't want to fix you. They want to stand beside you. That's the depth of their feelings. It's not about romance or attraction alone. It's about a genuine desire to know you, to support you, to be part of your world. Now, their friends have been watching this unfold and they've been observing something important. They've noticed that this person is different when they're around you. They're more alive, more present, more themselves. And that's why they keep pushing. They're not just being cheerleaders. They're seeing something real unfolding and they want to help it along. But there's another layer here. The age gap has been a source of internal conflict for this younger person. They've gone back and forth, wondering if they should even pursue this. They've thought about what other people will think. They've considered whether you could ever see them as a serious partner, and they've almost talked themselves out of it multiple times. But every time they try to let go, something pulls them back. The memory of your smile, the sound of your laugh, the way you looked at them the last time you saw each other. They can't escape it. You've become a part of them. That's why the moment is coming. They're tired of fighting their feelings. They're tired of pretending. They're tired of wondering what if. And their friend's encouragement is giving them the final push they need. I want you to think about something. When this younger person confesses, they're going to be putting their reputation on the line. They're going to be opening themselves up to potential embarrassment. They're going to be risking being seen as foolish or naive. That takes courage, real courage. And it comes from a place of genuine feeling. So I want to encourage you to receive their confession with grace, even if you don't feel the same way, even if the age gap is too much for you. Honor their courage, honor the vulnerability they're showing you. And if you do feel something, if there's a spark, if you can see yourself with them, then let yourself be open. Let yourself explore. You don't have to have all the answers right away. You just have to take the first step. This connection has the potential to be something beautiful, something that defies expectations, something that shows you that love doesn't always follow the rules. The friends are pushing, the confession is coming, and it's going to change everything. I'll see you in the next reading.